Most Foxtel setups will be installed by an authorised Foxtel technician. So, in most cases, your system will be up and running and you won't really need to know about this stuff straight away. But you might find there are times when your circumstances change, or perhaps you just want to know a little bit more. If it's detailed info you're after, then consult the manual that came with your Foxtel unit. But right now, let's have a look at the basics of installation anyway. Now, throughout this tutorial, we'll talk about the Foxtel accessories range, which allows you to customise and upgrade your setup. There are millions of people enjoying subscription television in Australia, and virtually no two setups are alike. There's no one-size-fits-all description of what we provide. Many people who live in flats and units, for example, can only get a limited version of Foxtel. Because we're now a digital service, a particular kind of cabling is required to be present in the building. Whatever your setup, the Foxtel set-top unit should live in a well-ventilated place. Under normal operation, it can get quite warm, so make sure its vents are free from obstructions, with about 5 centimetres of airspace all around it. You might want to give it a light dusting now and again, but there's not much else it should need. You should leave the box switched on at the wall and leave the smart card in the unit at all times. Foxtel keeps your box up to date with the latest software updates and system enhancements when you're not using it, usually overnight. All you need to do is use the remote's power button here to turn the box on and off day in, day out. It's a good habit to get into, to turn the box off this way when you're not using it, as it keeps the box free to receive updates and enhancements. If you're able, you should get the set-top unit connected to a phone line. This is a standard telephone cable which plugs into the Foxtel box and out to the closest spare phone socket in your home. Not all set-top units have phone connectors, but if yours does, you'll see this connector at the back of the box. If proximity to a phone line is your problem, you might consider purchasing a Foxtel Digipath from the Foxtel accessories range, which is a wireless way of connecting your Foxtel box to a phone line. You connect the transmitter Digipath to the phone lead from the back of the Foxtel unit. Plug this into a spare power point. Then, plug the receiver Digipath in at a power point that's near a phone socket elsewhere in your home. However you do it, plugging your Foxtel digital box into a phone line lets you order Foxtel's enhanced features like Foxtel box office movies and main event using the remote control, and gives you access to Foxtel's premium interactive services like games and voting, provided of course you have access to these services where you live. Leave the box plugged into the phone line. The box will only make one local call per month and that's it. You won't run up a huge phone bill with normal Foxtel operation, unless of course you vote and play games all day and night. The standard cable that connects the Foxtel box to your TV is what's called a SCART to composite lead. The yellow cable is vision, and the white and red cables are stereo audio. Red for right, white for left. These plug into your TV's video and audio in sockets. Your Foxtel box will have a second SCART connector at the back. Plug in here a SCART to VCR connector from the Foxtel accessories range. And you can hook up the Foxtel box to your VCR or DVD unit. Many TVs these days, particularly the new widescreen ones, have what's called S-video or component video inputs. Check the manual that came with your telly. Most Foxtel set-top units are compatible with these formats, and you'll find SCART to S-video and component video connectors in the Foxtel accessories range. Connecting your TV or TV projector this way means you'll be viewing the output of the Foxtel box at its optimum picture quality. Both connectors have the standard stereo audio outputs, which you can connect to your TV or your hi-fi system if you have one nearby. There's only one trick to know if you're going to upgrade to these cables, and that is you have to change the box's video output in the picture settings menu before you change the cables. Now, if you have a surround sound system or amplifier with a digital input, you'll find many Foxtel set-top units have an optical audio output. The Foxtel optical audio cable will run digital audio straight to your amplifier or surround sound system. Again, this cable is available in the Foxtel accessories range, but make sure you check first that your equipment has these inputs. Here's an extra nice feature for IQ users. Normally, you'd have to have your Foxtel set-top unit out in the open, so that it can be in line of sight of the remote's infrared beam. But if you have an iQ, the Foxtel accessories range offers the iQ multi-room connector. Now this allows you to keep your iQ box tucked away in your entertainment unit. You simply run this infrared receiver out to somewhere it can be seen by your remote. The Foxtel accessories range is available from selected retailers. You can find out more at foxtel.com.au/accessories. Here you can download the manuals that come with the accessories before you buy them, to make sure they're right for you.